We're ready.
All right, here's the. Welcome to the jungle room.
Thank you, bro.
This is the pool table side.
Whoa.
The wall looks cool.
Oh yeah.
You went all out with this.
No, it's no joke.
Here's the waterfall. There's the beach.
He's like, what the? You didn't believe me when I said you're coming to Hawaii tonight. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up, guys? What's up? Hey, nice to see you. What's up, brother? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Mike. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Hey, nice to meet you.
There's the bar. Hey. Fortune teller.
Big cool.
There's the pirate ship and the storm.
Oh, sick. They opened this up, yeah.
I gotta say, I'm in real estate. I've never seen a room like this ever before. And I've been doing it for 22 years.
Marty's Tiki Bar is one of those places you go once and never forget. I made a vlog here 2 years ago and have been wanting to come back ever since. Wolfmas just gave me the push I needed to finally make it happen. I recruited my friend Marcelo and his dad to drive 2 hours from Palm Springs to Los Angeles for this crazy 1-2 uncapped game. I'm in for $500. In the first hand, I open it up from the cutoff with ace-8 offsuit off of my $500 stack for $20, and I get 2 callers. When the flop comes queen 10-8 with 2 spades, I have bottom pair, I have a backdoor straight draw and flush draw, so I start with a check, and Billy on the button fires out for $60. A player across the table puts in the call, and I'm not going anywhere with my pair and double backdoors. I call as well. With 247 in the middle, the turn comes a 3 of clubs. I check. Billy fires out for 150, and both of us let our cards go. I just can't hold on here. I think it's likely he has a better hand than me, but when I fold, he turns over the old 7-5 offsuit, so I guess that's the type of night it's gonna be. I got Billy on my left, just trying to give chips away.
This motherfucker.
And at some point, I'm gonna have to put them in the middle and take them. Okay, 10-7 of diamonds now from the +1. I've lost $100 already on the night, and I make it $15 to go. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, and Marty puts in the call, being the 5th caller. We're going 6 ways to the flop here, which gives me middle pair on a queen 7-6 2 spades board. Dennis in the small blind bets out for $20, and when the action comes around to me, of course, I'm gonna put in the call. We are heads up to the turn, which comes a 6 of diamonds, and the action goes check, check. The river is a great card. It now gives me 2 pair, and it makes it a lot less likely that Dennis has the queen in his hand. So when the action goes check, check on the river, I think I'm gonna take down this $130 pot, and I definitely am when Dennis turns over the open-ended straight draw 9-8 offsuit. So a nice addition to my chip stack here. We're finally back in the right direction, just south of our $500 buy-in. So of course, I put on the $4 straddle, and Billy on my left puts on the $8 straddle. There's a raise to $25, and Marcelo puts in the call. I call as well with the suited queen 7 of hearts, and we pick up Billy. So 4 ways to a flop here with a lot of action players. There's $100 already in the middle, and the flop comes a7-3 with 1 heart. I have middle pair and a backdoor flush draw. Mike now fires out for $55, and I've never seen a Cinco de Mayo that I didn't like.
Say it, brother.
Cinco de Mayo!
I put in the call, and Billy does as well. We're going 3 ways to the turn, which gives me a flush draw now on the 10 of hearts. Surprisingly, the action checks through, bringing in the jack of spades on the river. I check, and now Billy fires out for $200. When Mike folds, the action's on me, and now I'm left with a decision. Do I think that Billy is capable of bluffing? Absolutely. But do I think my pair of 7s is good enough to catch his bluff with a 10, jack, and an ace out there? I don't really think it's too likely, so I end up letting my cards go, and he kindly lets us know it was a great fold because he had the jack of hearts and the 3 of diamonds. Just a pair on the flop, 2 pair on the river, and this $500 $200 pot is going his way. All right, there's a $15 raise in this next hand, a call to my right, and I decided to call as well with ace 10 offsuit. We cannot get rid of Billy. We're going 4 ways to the flop here, and I flop myself top pair on an ace 8-4 rainbow board. When the action's on Marcelo, he fires out for $40, and of course I'm gonna put in the call. We're heads up to the turn, which comes the ace of hearts. I now have 3 of a kind, and I sneakily check it over to my car mate, who has driven 2 hours north to Los Angeles with me, only to find himself in this gross spot. Well, he checks behind. The river comes a 9 of spades. There's 140 bucks in the middle. How much am I gonna bet? I decide to jam for his remaining $100, and he snap folds, so he definitely didn't have too much. And I'm about to fold my cards, but then he remembers about the show me chip.
Show the hand, right?
Yeah, show the hand.
The hand.
No, you
Before we continue with the hands, we need to remind you what Wolfmas is and how you can enter. We're flying 7 lucky winners to Houston, Texas to battle me and my content producer Lucas on the prestigious Champions Club livestream. We cover your round trip flights, 2-night hotel stay, and your full buy-in on stream. Best yet, you keep 100% of the profit. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime free roll. There are 3 ways to enter. 1, make a comment, drop a like, and subscribe on all 12 videos. That's it. 2nd, sign up for Club WPT Gold using code Wolfgang. We will be including anyone who has ever used the code and giving you a 10 chip bonus for making an online poker account. 3, you can grab merch from my newest drop at shopwolfgang.com and save your order number. But here's the critical part. We currently have over 3,000 comments, but only 700 form submissions. If you do not fill out the intake form down below, you are drawing dead. Even if you comment or buy merch, you cannot win without that form. Go fill it out right now, and let's get back into the action. Alright, I've lost $100 from the Wolfmas prize pool so far, but I have every intention on getting it back for you guys. And when the poker gods are on our side here with pocket jacks, this is a great spot from the low jack to open it up to $25 and pick up a bunch of callers and try to win myself a big pot. That's exactly what we're trying to do here on a paired board. It comes King, King, 3 rainbow. There's $100 in the middle, and the action checks through. I don't really see too much of a point of betting here. Sure, I'd be protecting my hand against any queen or ace coming, but if someone has a king, we're already screwed, and if someone has a lesser pocket pair, I think I can get value on the turn or river. And that's exactly what happens here on the 7 of hearts turn. There's a bet out from Mike on the button for $50, and of course I'm putting in the call. The river comes the 10 of diamonds. Check it over to Mike, and he checks behind with a pair of 7s, 9-7 of spades. So nice little $200 pot coming my way. But of course, we're gonna have to slow roll him for the one time.
Oh, man.
You see?
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh, I haven't hit that.
You're good, Mike.
When you're done,
You guys.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Ship over!
This next hand is a fun one. I'm finally back over the $500 mark, and it's approaching 10 p.m. here, and I have pocket aces from the +2 position. There's a $4 straddle out there, and Marty folds. He's playing significantly less hands than last time. Marty, what's going on here, brother? We got pocket aces, though. I decided to limp in for $4. I know I'm way too young to be doing that, but at this action table, I think the best strategy to get money in the middle is to limp, have a raise, and then I come in for a limp re-raise. On the contrary, I could just raise it up here to 25 or 30 bucks, but you see how unwilling anybody is to fold, and I'm not really trying to go 5 ways to a flop. And Billy takes the bait. He fires out for $20, and we're gonna pick up 1 caller and 2 callers. Joke's on them, though. Here comes the trap.
I'm way too young to be doing the limp re-raise. I know, I'm sorry. I know.
I 3-bet to $120. Billy folds, but look at that. Dennis thinks that if it's good for 20 bucks, his hand is gonna be good for 120, and we're about to take this to the streets here. A massive pot incoming on a King Jack 3 all diamonds board. I have an overpair and the ace of diamonds in my hand. But then Marty gives me a gift/needle.
Do you have this just for this reason?
On monotone boards, you usually want to go for a small bet sizing here. The logic is if he has a jack or a pocket pair with a diamond, you want him to put more money in the middle and not scare him out with a big bet. So I fire out for around 10% the size for 30 bucks, and Dennis calls. The turn doesn't change anything. I go 10% again for 40 bucks this time, and he calls once again. Now with the 6 of spades out there, he decides to lead, and I have no idea what Dennis is doing. Does he have 2 pair? I doubt it. I think he would have raised on the flop or turn. So this is either a bluff trying to get me to fold a better hand, or he was slow playing a very good hand and played it really weird, or possibly he might have hit the river with a 2 pair or set. Either way, I'm not folding my overpair with a diamond blocker. I call for a bunch of red chips, and he says that he does indeed have a set of 6s. So our small bets on the flop and turn accomplish our goal of bloating the pot with the best hand, only for him to hit his 2-outer on the river. He couldn't have even caught a diamond. All he was drawing to was the 6 of spades and the 6 of clubs, and the dealer gave it to him, and $652 is his reward. But don't worry, I think we're gonna tangle in another big pot versus Dennis at the end of the night.
The die is binding to call his all in.
It's binding?
Binding.
Or else Jack will mean to me. He'll be mean to me.
What
So you have to fold?
It's on. I didn't call actually. I wanted to.
Show the bluff.
I fold.
Wow, the die is good. Here comes the ace.
Undefeated. The die is
Queen.
You can fold.
Oh, the die is good.
All right, someone lost a side game, which means $100 has been put into the middle of the pot. After that last hand versus Dennis, I came out with only $249 in my stack, so I don't really think there's any point at looking at my cards here. There's $100 in the middle. I have $249 in my stack, and I think I'm just gonna blind shove here, especially when Marty raises it up for $50. I don't announce it to the table because I'm trying to have some sort of edge here. But I think with my stack going in the middle already and kind of a fun little game for you guys here, let's play this one blind together. Mike thinks about it for a really long time. At this point, I definitely want to fold. I want to get called off light here from Marty and just go heads up to a run out. But eventually, Mike does in fact put in the call, and action's back over to Marty. He can't fold for this amazing price. It's only $200 more. We're going 3 ways to a flop here. The flop comes king, king, 7 with 2 spades, and Marty and Mike get the remaining portions of their stack in the middle. Mike has ace, jack offsuit, and Marty has ace 3 of hearts. Off to a run out we go, which comes the jack of hearts, followed by the 4 of hearts. Marty makes the nut flush. Mike had a jack on the turn, and let's see what we got finally. I have the 3 of diamonds. That's not going to be good. I can't even win with a king now, and I turn over the ace of spades, so actually a pretty decent hand to go all in blind. Look at that, ace 3 versus ace 3 versus ace jack, a nearly $1,100 pot here at Marty's Tiki Bar. Los Angeles, California definitely has action. What a cool venue.
So 16 straddle, call, 100, call. It's on me, okay.
I rebuy for $1,000 more. Let's get into the last hand of the night here. But we pick up one of the best hands in poker, pocket kings. What a dream spot for us. I couldn't make this up if I tried. It's nearly 11 p.m. I gotta start this 2-hour drive back to Palm Springs at some point, but not before I take down a massive pot here. Cross your fingers, you guys. Knock on wood. I make it $375 to go, and we're gonna play a massive one here when across the table, our arch nemesis Dennis, who cracked us earlier with the pocket 6s versus my aces. I told you guys I would tangle once again with him, and he puts in the call. Well, we lose our 3-way to our right. We're going off to a flop, heads up, out of position versus Dennis, and there's $873 in the middle. The flop comes a pretty juicy jack 9-7 with 2 spades, and usually I would start with a check here, especially out of position, but when I look at the size of my stack, I don't have too much more in there. There's $463, so around a little bit more than half the size of the pot, and I think it just has to go in the middle here. If Dennis has anything like a flush draw or a jack or even an overpair like queens, I think he has to put the money in the middle, and I want to get it now before there's a scare card on the turn or the river. and he calls $1,800 to finish the night here. This is gonna make or break our session. We're either gonna be up a small amount or we're gonna be down piles. $1,500. Dealer, come on, keep it clean. The turn comes the ace of diamonds. We have no idea what we're trying to fade, and the river comes the deuce of diamonds.
Damn, brother.
Pocket queens. We table the kings, and this $1,800 pot is going to be shipped our way. But more than that, look at how excited everyone is at the table. They know this is going to Wolfmas, and I'm chopping it up with you guys, and they're definitely stoked to be a part of this series.
Marty.
That is a cooler.
I was gonna say, if I got cracked again by the same guy, we're gonna have to investigate her. We're gonna investigate her.
Holy shit, you guys, what an up and down night. I bought in for $500, lost it all by going in blind with ace 3. I rebought for $1,000 only to get my entire stack in the last hand of the night, and I cashed out for $1,585, so a profit of $85 on the session. Make sure you guys do all the steps in order to be eligible to win my giveaway. The prize pool is now at a staggering $9,814 through 7 days, and $5,000 of that is courtesy of none other than Mr. Randy 3Coin, who has generously donated for this prize pool. Good luck on the felt, you guys, and as always, I'll catch you tomorrow in day number 8. Only 4 more to go. Peace.